We found our way down here to Summerland Key 2 years ago. Actually, we started renting houses up and down the Keys. Pretty much in the middle Keys, started renting houses about 7 years ago. We came from Alabama, had a place up in the northern Gulf up in Orange Beach, Alabama, which is a great place. But I tell you, when we started coming down here, the Keys has so much to offer as far as recreation on the water. Fishing, diving, snorkeling, spearfishing, lobstering, sights, just everything, sightseeing, whatever you want to do on the water. She's fell in love with paddleboarding. I mean, all of it. The Keys, it doesn't get any better.
Hi everybody, it's Donna Mullins and I'm reporting today for Marathon Florida TV. I'm here in Summerland Key, which is considered to be one of the prettiest islands in all the Florida Keys, mostly because of the backdrop that you see behind me. The canals are wide and deep and flow-free and gorgeous. The fishing is easy, quick, easy access to both the Gulf and the Atlantic, and I'm going to be reporting on all the Keys from Key Largo to Key West, and we're starting today with Summerland Key.
You know, we've traveled a lot, been around the Bahamas a bunch, and the versatility in the Keys, particularly for a fisherman, which I'm a very avid fly fisherman, there's no place better. Summerland Key specifically, we just fell in love with it. We met up with Team Mullins, some realtors down here that helped us out and kind of got us directed in the Summerland Key area, and we absolutely love it. Got very quick access to the ocean side, to the Lou Key Reef on the Atlantic side, which is probably the most popular snorkeling place, diving place down here in the Florida Keys. Outside of maybe Penny Camp and Key Largo, Lou Key is just absolutely a fantastic place to go do some sightseeing and see what the coral reef really looks like.
Summerland Key's also been the vacation spot for some of the most rich and famous. Clint Eastwood, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Sandra Bullock, and former presidents have all vacationed here on Summerland Key. A former president and his wife and some of his family members were here on Summerland Key back in the 80s. It was quite amusing to see Secret Service agents dressed in long pants, heavy Kevlar jackets, and who appeared to be talking into their shoulders. These Secret Service agents really thought they looked like tourists. We had to inform them that they would be more appropriately dressed in tropical shorts and attire to try to blend in. The Secret Service agents couldn't understand how we islanders knew what they were doing and why they were there. Of course, they didn't know about the coconut telegraph here in the island. Even at Monty's, a favorite restaurant here, 4 Secret Service agents with short haircuts and dressed in dark suits were spotted. They were part of the advanced team planned months before the president's arrival here on Summerland Key. During a week and a half, that former president, President Jimmy Carter, and his wife Rosalind stayed here in a rental house on Caribbean Drive. When the president and his wife traveled to an event, there was sometimes an entourage of about 6 to 9 nondescript suburban station wagons. Later, in about April of 1997, the Carters tried to rent the entire island of Money Key, also known as Melody Key, but the island was not available to them.
You're watching Marathon Florida TV. You can also find us on the web at marathonflorida.com. That's Comcast Channel 88. Hi everyone, I'm Josie Kohler. This is the station that's going to be covering everything happening on land and in the water, from diving and dining to showcasing the unique features and creatures of the Florida Keys. Keep it right here and enjoy your show. I'm Josie Kohler. Stay tuned.
Summerland Dental is a full-service dental facility offering dental hygiene, dental repair, consultation, orthodontics, crowns, and fillings. Conveniently located on US 1 with a pleasant atmosphere and friendly staff. Murray's Food Market is a great full-service grocery store directly on US 1. Murray's carries a wide variety of fresh cut meats, subs, and sandwiches made to order, homemade baked goods, ice cream, a deli counter, soda, beer, snacks, and fresh vegetables. Credit cards are accepted. Summerland Key Hardware is family owned and operated by Jerry and Pat and Jeff and Donna since 1998.
Hey y'all, my name's Jeff Price. We own Summerland Ace Hardware here, live, work on Summerland, been here since 1998. It's a wonderful place to live. Y'all come down and visit. One of the great things about Summerland is you hardly ever have to leave the key. We've got gas stations, we've got banks, we've got post offices, we've got a great little hardware store, we have boutiques. We got everything you need. I rarely have to cross a bridge. It's a great place to be. The boating is fantastic. In and out of Summerland Key, 4-foot controlling depth. You can bring in a big boat. You can park it right here behind the hardware store if you want. Come in and do some shopping.
It wouldn't be an island paradise without our wines and spirits, and Summerland Wine and Spirits is a fantastic liquor store with an expansive variety of wines and champagnes. Family owned and operated, Summerland Wine and Spirits is a friendly neighborhood store and is a great spot for tourists and locals wanting great spirits and wines. They also make gift baskets. If they don't have something you want, just ask. You know what they say, if you're not wearing sandals, you're overdressed. Everything you need for in, on, and around the water, 100% island gear. Great local sandal shop for women, men, and children. It's not only a sandal shop, they carry sunglasses, bathing suits, t-shirts, and purses. You'll find Summerland Seafood on Summerland Key's Fisherman Road, directly on US 1. If you want the freshest seafood around, it would be here. Your hosts will be happy to help you select the finest seafood and give you great tips on preparation. As longtime residents, they are both huge seafood fans themselves. They operate an adjacent boat rental business and also have a great gift shop right next door. Summerland Seafood is a family-owned business and know the value of prompt, friendly service. They will also help you ship fresh seafood to family and friends across the country. Summerland Boat Rental, offering dive boat and fishing boat rentals with daily, weekly, and monthly rentals of boats of all sizes, from aluminum boats to pontoon boats. Boats to fit any budget and a fun, friendly staff to make your day easy, safe, and fun.
Again, I'm an avid fly fisherman and spend a lot of time in the backcountry on the flats boat, chasing permit, tarpon, bonefish, that kind of stuff. This key, Summerland Key, gives you really quick access to both the backcountry and to the Atlantic side for snorkeling out there or offshore fishing. We kind of showed up down here with a flats boat, and now we've ended up with a flats boat and a center console. The center console gives us access to some really great dolphin fishing, snapper fishing on the reef, and that kind of stuff.
During 1974 or 1975, a fugitive was on the run from the FBI and other law enforcement agencies. The renegade was a member of the SLA, also known as Symbionese Liberation Army, and had helped to hold up a bank, which is now a Bank of America. It was suspected that this person arrived by small airplane just under the cloak of dust and fled before daylight, just as authorities were in close pursuit. The person that allegedly was kept here on Summerland Key went by the name of Tanya. Her real name, Patty Hurst.
We love it down here, absolutely love it. I mean, Summerland Key specifically has so much to offer as far as restaurants, literally a grocery store, hardware store. In fact, I left Angel down here last year for what, two or three, yeah, about 2 weeks. She didn't even have a car. All she had was her bicycle. She was able to get to the grocery store,
Restaurant.
Wine and spirits store, a couple different restaurants. I mean, it's a great place. It really is. You don't have to leave this island.
The Sugarloaf Food Company. Don't be confused by its name. It's located here on Summerland Key, opening its doors in June 2006 and offers a variety of cookies, cakes, muffins, and pies. Start your day off right before heading out into the water with a nice cup of fresh coffee, latte, or espresso. They also have frozen dinners prepared and ready to go. The Crab Shack restaurant is one of my all-time favorites. This waterfront restaurant offers local seafood and the best Maryland-style crab cakes around. The quaint surroundings and warm staff makes this a casual and quiet place to enjoy lunch or dinner. The dessert selections change daily, so be sure to ask your server. Slice of Paradise is a restaurant located on Summerland Key and serves the surrounding 6 islands in the Florida Keys. Like most pizza restaurants, you can eat in, take out, or they will be happy to deliver to your home. If you live on one of the surrounding islands, that is. Like most Keys restaurants, some of the menu items are unique and fun. They offer surf and turf pizza with steak, local harvested lobster and mozzarella. Another local selection is a mango pizza, which includes red onions, roasted red peppers, mangoes, pineapples, jalapeno, and black beans. Try it if you dare.
Really, I introduced Angel to lobster fishing. I had actually spent some time down here as a child growing up, and got her involved and taught her how to lobster fish and spearfish about 5 or 6 years ago.
And that was it.
And that was it. I mean, that really was the turning point for us together, as far as we knew then that we wanted to definitely buy a place down here, and we're going to spend much of our life down here for sure. The lobster fishing, the spear fishing and stuff around here is just fantastic.
Yes.
And we strictly snorkel. We don't dive with scuba gear, although I am certified to dive, but it's just not necessary. I mean, we spend most of our time in the water, probably in 4 to maximum 10 feet of water, snorkeling, spearfishing, lobstering, and there's so much of that in this part of the Keys. You just can't beat it.
Very safe. Feel very safe and secure. It's fantastic. You're watching Marathon Florida TV, Comcast Channel 88. You can also find us on the web at marathonfloridatv.com. Hi everyone, I'm Josie Kohler. This is the newest production studio to drop anchor in the Florida Keys. We're here to showcase you all of the fabulous people and creatures that make up the Florida Keys on land and in the water. So of course, be prepared to put on your board shorts and bikini as we take you out into the Caribbean, out onto the Atlantic Ocean, and of course, dive down into the waters of the Gulf of Mexico so you can see all that there is to explore and share with your friends and family. The Florida Keys are a fabulous place to vacation, but not only that, you'll find out that there are people down here that have made these islands their home. It's a wonderful place to raise a family, work, and do business. We're going to showcase all of that to you with our hosts, hostesses, reporters, photographers, and our production crew. So go ahead, sit back, muddle a mojito, and enjoy the show.
Summerland Key is comprised of 3 separate neighborhoods: Caribbean Drive, East and West, all of Caribbean Drive, and some of East Shore Drive over on the other side of US 1. Then you have the Isles. The Isles is comprised of really 3 different streets, which makes up their own little island. You're going to cross over several bridges. There's 3 roads, and then you have Flagship Drive, which is oceanfront estate properties on Flagship Drive. You have Gulf, you have Bay, and you have Lagoon. And those 4 streets make up Summerland Cove Isle. Then there's Summerland Beach. Summerland Beach is the coup de grace of Summerland Key. It's oceanfront estate properties, 3/4 to an acre or more. Each individual estate properties are gated and direct ocean access. One of the most unusual and sought after communities in all the Florida Keys is Summerland Cove Isles. Summerland Cove Isles is comprised of 4 islands, approximately 1,800 feet in length and 250 feet in width. The 4 islands are connected by small highway bridges. People who live in the Isles enjoy living on an island beside an island because each isle is surrounded by water. The water ice separating the isles are deep, some as much as 30 feet or more. The Caribbean waters flow freely around each of the isles, and there is a variety of marine life that live in the waterways. They include lobster, tarpon, angelfish, tropical fish, mangrove snapper, and much more. Conveniently located as part of Summerland Key, the Isles enjoy the infrastructure available on the island, including banks, restaurants, fuel stations, clothing stores, post office, a hardware store, and use of the private airport. This is truly a yachting community with wide waterways and a variety of boats up to 60-foot yachts. Summerland Isles is considered to be a prestigious location with properties beginning at $500,000 and exceeding $3 million in price. Its location allows easy access through a marked channel to the Atlantic Ocean and grant access to the Gulf of Mexico through one of the only high-clearance bridges in the Florida Keys.
Summerland Key it has so much to offer. Like Scott said, you really don't even have to have a car here. Everything is so convenient. The canal system, Summerland Key has the best canal system of all the keys. We've stayed on many of the keys before we actually bought a place here, and by far this is beautiful canal. Paddleboarding through the canal, the fish you see, we have a light that we keep out front or in the canal in the back. It's a green.
It's a green underwater, one of these underwater
light.
fish lights.
You see tarpon,
got tarpon swimming all around it all the time.
Small barracuda. I mean, it's just mangrove snapper. It's just absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, the canal system here is by far
the best.
Been to a lot of different keys in the areas. Don't want to mention any specifics, but the canal systems are all over the place in the keys, and this canal system is by far the nicest canal. It's cleanest, it's wide, it's well kept. Through the entire system on Summerland, it's great. Access in and out once you get to open water is better than any other place that we've stayed around here. And we've been in, I would say, 6 different homes that we've rented down here before we purchased. And this canal system, like I said, access in and out, it's safe and it's really nice. You don't have to be an expert on the water to get in and out of here.
I hope you're enjoying the show, everyone. You're watching Marathon Florida TV, channel 88 here in the fabulous Florida Keys. You can find us online at marathonflorida.com and of course become an interactive viewer. We are online and on social media. I've been standing here watching on my iPad. I'm Josie Kohler. This is the newest production studio to hit the Florida Keys. Our crew and our hostesses, reporters and photographers are here to showcase everything that is on land, in the water, in our restaurants, at our hotels, in the fitness facilities. This is a luxury vacation destination, also a place where you can get away with your family and friends. There's more to the Florida Keys than just the 200 block of Duval Street. I'm here to show you, and I'm going to show the entire world, everything fabulous in the Florida Keys. It's not only a great place to vacation, but we love to live, work, and do business here. So sit back, muddle yourself a mojito, and enjoy the show.
Sandra Bullock, Johnny Depp, Christian Slater, they come here to vacation in a place called Little Palm Island. Little Palm Island is just off of Summerland Key. It's a very exclusive resort. It is private. You can only get there by boat, and I understand that the rooms are somewhere about $2,000 a night. So you can understand why these people go there, because they're not going to be surrounded by paparazzi or people wanting to get their autograph. They can relax in comfort and be themselves. Some people are too much themselves and get kicked off the island, but we won't mention names. You can probably tell by the number of people in here who that would be. But it's a lovely place, beautiful, and only on Summerland Key.
I'm from Mobile, Alabama, and after moving here to Summerland Key, I'm not sure that I really want to go back. This is becoming home, and I love it so much. So many things to do. My family loves to come and visit. My daughter, she loves to come here, and it's just, like I said, it's becoming our true home.
We have lots of company. That's one thing about moving here is you get lots of company. You get lots of friends really quick.
It's true what they say about a beach house. I'm learning to go out on my own. I have on my own with some girlfriends, went to Picnic Island Actually drove the boat to Kiki's and had a Sunday fun day and made it all the way back and parked the boat perfect. So I'm on my way to being...
She's going to become an expert on the water.
I am.
You have to have 2 boats down here to really take advantage of all that there is to offer in the area, for sure. With the offshore fishing and the backcountry flats fishing, there's not a perfect vessel that can do everything.
And we needed a place, a little shade for the baby.
Yeah.
Spanky right here. He loves the big boat. He goes out with us. He fishes with us. He sits on the side of the boat and watches us while we snorkel, spearfish. He loves when we put a lobster in the boat or we put a fish in the boat. He just, I mean, he's our watch out dog. So, and he loves to swim. He loves the pool, paddleboard. He gets on the paddleboard with me, looks for fish. He loves the Keys.
Absolutely.
Absolutely loves it.
On the boat with us this past mini season. We just got through mini season this past week, and it was a great time. I mean, the place gets pretty chaotic during the mini season. There's no doubt. The streets, the water everywhere, canal system. There's just a lot going on. But we had a really great mini season. Had some really good friends down. Caught a bunch of lobster. It was a lot of fun for sure.
Thank you for visiting with us. If you're in the Keys, anytime, mile marker 24, Summerland Key.
Yeah, please stop by. It's a great place. A lot of really neat things to look at here on Summerland. Again, it's mile marker 24. We sure appreciate you guys stopping by and seeing us today.
for tuning in to Marathon Florida TV. I'm Donna Mullins. Remember, you want to change your life? Just add water. Then take US Highway 1 south to mile marker 24 and I'll meet you in fabulous Summerland Key. Make it a great day.
What a fantastic show. I hope you're as enlightened as I am. Hi everyone, I'm Josie Kohler and you're watching Marathon Florida TV. You can also find us on the web at marathonflorida.com. This is the latest production company that has decided to throw some shows on one of your cable stations, here to highlight all of the unique and fascinating people and places of the Florida Keys. There's so much to see and do, and of course we know that you want to know where all the hot spots are that the locals hit. We know where to send you down an alley to go dancing. We know where to send you so you can grab your spear gun and surface with enough lionfish to feed a party of 8 sushi sandwiches. Say that really quickly. Lionfish, sushi, sandwiches. It's one of my favorite terms of all time. We're going to be inside the restaurants, talking to the cooks, talking to the chefs, talking to the restaurant owners and the diners. There are all sorts of secret hidden gems that are here in the Florida Keys. Our station knows exactly where to take our cameras, who to interview, and what to put on air, so that when you make this your vacation destination, or you are here to live and work, you know exactly what's happening in your community and you're in on the mix. I'm Josie Kohler. Thanks so much for watching. See you next time.